And we are live. Hello, everybody. It's coming back to you again, Vicky. So today I'm coming in live to inspire other people and to share our journey and our experience in running the business. So I'm live from my page, and I invite one of um, the young entrepreneur from Singapore, Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel. And I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to everyone out there who's watching us live today, or maybe watching us replay later. So I hope our live talk today will inspire some people out there, even the young generation who's actually thinking about running a business, or maybe wants to do something while you're doing study or whatever. You can actually get some insight and some inspiration from our live talk today. So without further ado, I just want to give the floor to Gabriel to introduce himself, the introduction and the background, and what you currently do aside from this digital business. Please, the floor is yours, Gabriel.
Okay. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak today with you. And hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching. My name is Gabriel Aung. I'm originally from Myanmar, Burma. And I'm now living in Singapore for over 20 years with my family since 2007. And yes, I've been doing this online business for quite a while now. And I'm in love with this business every single day. Because there's always things to learn every day, and there's always new opportunities in this business. And currently I'm doing full-time as well. I'm under a retail sector. I'm a retail associate at Crocs Singapore. Yes, nice to meet you, Vicky. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Wonderful. So you're still working full time, but
Yes,
you doing this business as a side hustle. Okay,
it's a side
wonderful.
hustle.
Yeah. And before we chat, before we go live, before we chat, that you're running this business with your mom. Is that correct?
Correct, but we are doing it separately. We are just business partners. So if
Wonderful.
any help, I will help her. If I need any help, she will help me. Yes.
Wonderful. That's good. So mother and son duo.
Correct. Very rare.
Yeah, interesting. That's awesome, awesome. So okay, I before I go to the next question, I just want to introduce myself as well. So for everyone out there who's never seen me before or never visit my page before, my name is Loupatty-Chapman. I live in Adelaide, South Australia. Currently, as Gabriel, I also work, but I'm working part-time now. I used to work full-time, but I reduced my hours now. I work part-time as an administration officer in one of the state government office here in South Australia. And I also run the traditional business with my husband. And now I'm actually a proud digital business owner as well. So I'm a wife and a stepmom of the 17 years old boy. So this is actually one of the reasons I want to interview Gabrielle. So maybe I can actually inspire my stepson to probably start thinking about doing the business as well. So we never know, right? So.
Right.
Yeah, so the second question I want to ask Gabrielle, why did you actually decide to have an online business as a side hustle? Because, we can't actually close our eyes. We know that in this modern society, so if we see so many young generation at this point, they are actually very advanced in maybe social media or technology or things like that, but their mindset never there for running a business, right? So what has made you thinking about take advantage of this platform to run a business as a young age? Can you explain it?
Okay, thank you, Vicky. That's a very good
Mm.
question. It's going to get a bit personal, but here we go. Um,
That's
parents,
okay.
my parents, they came to a new country,
Mm.
barely speaking English at that time, and they are trying to figure out what they should do because it's a new city in a new country, right? So they had no idea,
Mm.
and they have been working in a corporate world for over
Mhm.
20 years in a corporate world,
Mm.
very tirelessly working for the corporate industry. And especially my mom, she's a single parent, she's a single mom, and
Yeah.
she basically sacrificed her life, so that our, her children, basically me and my brother, I have an elder brother as well,
Mm-hmm.
um, and basically to sacrifice her life, so that we can, have a better life. So, and because the reason why they had been in a corporate world for so many years is because they were brought up that way, that
Yeah.
traditional mindset, the traditional way.
Exactly.
Their parents, my grandparents, they taught them that way. You have to have a good education, you need to get a
Mm-hmm.
good certificate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that you can get a good paying job one day. That's what
Yeah.
they were taught. So that's what they have been doing because they have no support system. They don't have any sort of online business or online career options back then, right?
So true.
That
Yeah.
back then there was no technology whatsoever. There was very rare for this kind of situation to happen. So
Mm.
they had no choice. They need a way to earn income so that they can support
Mm.
their family. So that's the only way they can do. They have to have a career outside. And I didn't want to, bring back that history again. I didn't want to um make this situation happen for me again because I've also gone through secondhand because I've also
Mm.
known how tirelessly my parents work because they they really work their hard life, and they always put a smile on their faces because they know
Yeah.
that their children are happy and they are doing well. So I
Yeah.
didn't want that life anymore. I didn't want that life.
Mm.
I needed to get out of that box because we were always stuck in this circle of a box. So
Circle. Yes. True.
yes, correct. So I didn't want that, and that's when I started to figure out. Actually, I'm the one who asked my mom whether there's
Oh.
correct.
Wow.
I was the one who asked my mom. Mom, do you have any idea I can because I know you are very tired and we
Mm.
need to do something.
Mm.
So, is there any idea or is there any plan for us in the future, besides having a career forever, right? Because once that career, it does not last forever.
Nah. Never
Yeah,
guarantee. Yeah.
never guarantee. Correct. So if you one
Mm.
day become old, unfortunately, you have to resign. You have to because you are old and you
Exactly.
correct. So it's not a guaranteed income stream for us. So
Mm.
luckily, my mom known about this business for over 3 years. Thankfully, she knows about this business, but she didn't back then. She didn't have any support, and I was still quite young at that time, right?
Oh.
I was quite young at that time, so she didn't have anyone to support, and she was also, we were struggling for over 20 years, I would say. There was
Mm.
at least we still have food on our table. We still have a shelter that we could live in because
Mm.
uh, because my mom, she actually back then she has so many jobs. She may have a career full-time job, but when she's doing her off days, she will also have another part-time job here and there. So
Oh.
yes,
Okay.
so she always have to, there's no free time for her. So
Mm.
that's why I needed to get out of that space. And I told
Good
my
on
mom,
you.
correct. I told my mom to give me a suggestion, and that's when she told me about this business, and that's when I started. Yes.
Mm. Wow. Wonderful. That's a very thoughtful of you, like thinking about how all these years your parents has actually supported you guys, right? For the family, especially your mom, as a single mother, I
Yes,
know it's not easy,
I know.
especially if she's struggling and battling herself, wants to do the best for their children. So, and she doesn't know anything else because of the background from her family. I think I was the same. I've never had any business experience before. Maybe I was the same like your mom. We never been taught that how to run a business or things like that, because back then all our parents actually taught us, like you said, go to the good education, get a degree, and
Right,
after that you're going work for someone else, and hopefully you can climb up the ladder, and then having a higher level or things like that. But we've never really were taught how to um, make ourselves available for the family itself, but also earning income by ourselves, so we don't have to rely on other people, right? So
correct. That's so true.
this is yeah, this is actually a good idea for you, asking your mom what can we do so we can actually free up our time. I'm sure you miss the time freedom with your mom because your
Yeah,
mom is working all the time.
yes,
Yeah. So thanks for sharing, Gabriel. I'm sure lots of people can relate to you out there. So now, after running this business, or maybe even before you running this business, when your mom introduced you with this business, have you ever feel like doubt when you see the opportunity, like when you see the information about this business from your mom, and then you guys, I'm sure that you guys do your due diligence and things like that. So have you ever felt doubts, like is this business real, is this really like fake, or is this good enough, or is this even legit? So what's in your mind at that time?
wow. Well, yeah, of course I have doubts. No, of course everyone have doubts, right? Because especially in the
Mm,
online space, um, you don't know whether if it's real or fake. Because nowadays there
yeah.
are a lot of fake that looks
Mm,
legitimate, right? So,
mm,
but the first time when I talked to my mom, she mentioned about this business. I didn't exactly agree with the idea. And firstly, uh, however, back then I was very lost. I didn't know what else to do with my life because um, back then when I had to be in the army for the 2 years in Singapore.
oh.
It's a must. It's mandatory. It's mandatory
Mm,
for guys around my
mm-hmm.
age, 18 years and above. They are told to be in national service in the army service for at least
Oh,
2 years. Correct.
okay,
So
wow, okay.
yeah, correct. So I went in there, and after that, when I came out after 2 years, I was very lost. I didn't know whether I should get back to my studies
Mm,
or to find a full-time job. But
mm,
I decided that maybe I should just find a full-time career because I needed the income, right? Everyone,
mm,
like my family, needed the income, so that's the best option I had at that time. And
yeah.
after that period of time, during that time when I worked, that was before this career that I have right now. It was previously when I worked
Mm-hmm,
during that time. In between, I worked there for about 2 years,
mm-hmm.
and in between that, I fall sick. I've fallen sick.
Okay.
Yes, I've been
Mm,
in and out of hospital
mm. Oh
couple of
no.
times. Yes, for about 3 to 4 months straight,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I was like, wow, my life is really crashing
Upside
down.
down. Oh
Yeah,
my
my life
God,
is really
yes.
upside down. It was even upside down back then, but it's even more worse now that I'm in the
Worse,
hospital.
yeah.
Yes, and I was really lost. I didn't know what else to do because I'm like, that's it. I don't think I can have a life after, getting discharged. So that's why
Yeah.
I started to ask my mom, and she introduced me to this business. But at first, I was skeptical.
Mm.
I was skeptical. However, I had no choice. Right, I had to find a way. I had to find a new
Find a
opportunity
way.
because
Yeah.
I cannot miss this out. I cannot miss this, whether or not I believe in it or not. I had to research on my own.
Give it a go. Yes,
Yes,
that's
I had to
right.
give it a go. Yes, because that opportunity has handed to me. I cannot miss that
Mm.
opportunity because it's really a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
So I decided to research on my own, and wow, I was very blown away, really, really blown away by how much people are doing this in this business. We have over 200,000 people,
That's
200,000.
good.
We have a community. It's amazing, and it's also very legitimate because,
Mm.
for example, in Singapore, if you wish to start your own business,
Yeah.
you need to actually register. I think every country is the same as
Mm-hmm.
well. You need to
Yes, the
register.
same here. Yeah.
All right, you need to register. You need to get their business ID, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In order to get a business ID, then you can start your own business. Without that business ID, in Singapore, it's not legal to start your own business.
Yeah.
So that is
True.
one. Yes, so that is one legitimacy that I found out about it in this business. And the second um, thing that I found out is, when our business are thriving and when our business are improving and become successful one day, and all the income is slowly increasing, right?
Yeah.
um, One day you have to actually give the government income tax.
Mm. Yes.
Yes, that's those are the two options that I found out, and I'm like, I don't think there's any more legitimacy. It can't
Than
get
that.
can't get any real than that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's when I thought, oh, this may be a career for me. So I'm currently now trying my best to reach that goal to make this online business a full time, and hopefully that happens. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, good job, Gabriel. I hope
Thank you.
that's gonna happen
Yes.
with you and mom. I think that's what everybody's goal as well in here, because um, as you as well, like I also was hoping that this online business will one day, we never know, because like you said, with our job, there's a overdue time, right? So like me here in Australia, our retirement age will be 67. So
Mm.
I'm 53 now, so I still have 14 years to go. So but you never know, with our health or with our physics, or there's so many factors that can happen along the years that will maybe um, cause us not going to be able to continue our job. So if that's happened to us, what we're going to do? We can't just sit at home and doing nothing, and where we're going to get income from, right? So where our physical won't be able anymore, and then we can't actually have any more jobs to do, and it's not easy to find a job these days, especially
You know,
after a pandemic. So
especially
so
after
many.
pandemic, it got worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly. So so many business out there, even the small business, they closed their doors because they couldn't actually survive anymore with the inflation and everything. So to for us to rely on other people, or for us to rely on the job from other people, it's really, really, for me, it's a bit risky, because I can't actually apply any other job. So
Mm.
for me, it's actually more secure if I create my own, and then I will just get all the benefits for myself. So I don't have to
Yeah.
I don't have to share with anybody else. So that's a good thing about this business, and not many online business out there who can actually give a pension, because in this business we get the pension plan. So I was just like, oh my God, what kind of online business give you a pension plan? you will give a pen you will get the pension plan for the rest of your life, and that can be transferable to your family, to your kids, to your niece, to your nephew, to your sister, to whoever you wanted. So that is a good thing about this business. That's I was the same with you. When I got that information and I saw that opportunity, I was just like sold, because I've been in online business before this business.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've been in two online businesses before, but it didn't work because,
Okay.
like we have to do like inventory and things like that, selling small stuff and
Okay.
things like that. And at the end of the day, I didn't actually get anything from it. So I was
Mhm.
tired, even more tired than my working in the office. So, and I got more stress, and I just got complained all the time. I was just like, oh my God, I don't have enough free time doing that kind of online business. So that's why when I saw this opportunity 2 years ago, I asked the person who's actually, I saw her advertising, and I said, do I have to wasting too much time in searching stuff and provide lots of inventory and anything like that? And he's like, no, you don't have to do that. So I said, oh, thanks God, I can't do that. And then I asked, would I be supported, because that's the only thing I asked to this online business, because I wasn't supported in the two other business before. I just like walking by myself, like almost like coming to the jungle, and then I don't know where to go and what to do, and then no one actually showed me and helped me how to do it. And I just asked her, would I be supported? And then she said, yes, you will get supported for the rest of your life in the business. And I said, oh, thanks God. So that's what I love about this business. So thank you for sharing as well about the legitimate.
Actually,
So
my mom
yeah.
had the same experience as well as you. She had done online business prior as well, but at the same time, yeah, she didn't get any results like you said, right? She didn't get any
Mm,
results. She was so tired, and back then she was alone, right? She needed to find a side income as well. So that's what
that's
she did,
correct.
and it wasn't very successful. So that's also the reason why she didn't, known about. She had known about this business 3 years ago, but she didn't. She was afraid to get let down again.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's exactly, yes, that's right. And that's what I was thinking before too. Like, is this gonna be the same, or is this gonna be? I'm not really sure. But then I was glad that I didn't actually shut this down. I didn't stop. Like I wanted to see, this is my last chance. If this is not working, then that's it. I'm probably off the grid by the online business. I'm not doing that anymore. I said to myself. So this is my last chance, and then I will give it a go and see how I go. But oh my God, yeah, as you said, I'm blown away. Yeah, this is for the rest of my life.
Thankfully.
The flex Yeah,
Yes,
it is like the flexibility is
I
awesome.
know.
So I can meet an awesome and amazing and inspiring person like yourself, and there's many hundreds of us out there that we can learn from and
Yes.
get the knowledge from and share the knowledge from, and that's the beauty of this business. I love it. So now, I probably want to do the last question, but some of them you have already answered. What are the top reasons that you chose this business compared to the other kind of business? Right, you said legitimate, and is there any other benefit do you think, like, you want to share, or maybe a success story or whatever you want to share with us? And how, if people thinking about, oh, this is a good info, so I probably want to check it out, or you don't know, so what do they have to do?
okay, no, there's so many reasons to learn about this business, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's
My top reasons is actually we have our own mentor and coach.
mm, mm,
Mm. They they are really there for you, for your guidance. They will really help you succeed because they had also gone through the same situation as you before, so they
yeah.
know what are the things needed to improve for our business to thrive. So even like a simple thing, if you don't even know how to post a photo on Facebook,
Mm,
ask them because they are willing to help you.
yeah.
And and that's not the only reason, because no matter how successful your business gets one day, they will always be your mentor and coach no matter what.
Mm,
And you can also become close with them. You can be friends with them, like you can meet outside. Like we had the convention,
it's
50 years
that's
convention.
true.
Yeah, just had the 50 years convention. It was amazing. You can get to see so many people. You can get to see your own mentor and coach. They become close. They become family, right? They become
Mm-hmm.
your second family. That's what I love about this. Even though this is your own business, you are not doing it
Yeah,
alone.
alone. Yes, so
Yes.
true. So true.
Yeah, and you're not doing it alone. You have a whole support system. You have a community of 200,000 people. So there's no way, this business is there's no way you won't succeed in this business
Yeah,
unless you're
that,
doing anything. Unless you're not doing anything. If you're not
yeah.
doing anything, cause there will be any that you won't show any results in this business.
Mm,
But because uh, we have to do our part, because this is our own business after all.
yeah.
No one can help you. They can only guide you. Even your mentor and coach, they can only guide you. They can't help you, because if they help you, it becomes their own business, not your business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow,
we have to do our
that is
diligence.
very strong and powerful message there.
We have to do our part no matter what, because after all, this is our own career. This is our own lifestyle. We need to, even though we may have support system, we may have good uh, you know another thing that I would also like to tell is, because we have also a very amazing system.
Mm,
90%, that 90%. A lot of people ask what is 90%, what is 10%. There's so many, they don't know what is that, right?
yeah,
That 90%, basically that 90%, they really helps you reach your goal in this online business. You just have to do that 10%.
yeah.
That
That's
10%,
true.
that 10% is really important. I
Yeah,
No matter every life that I go, I always mention to them. I always mention to new people. I always mention to people who wish to join this business. This 10% is a requirement. It's a must.
mm-hmm.
Without that 10%, there's no point in doing this business. There's no point in having this 90% system, because that 90% system is there to help you. But if you don't help
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah. There's
nowhere.
no one gonna. Yes,
And
exactly.
there are so many benefits that I can talk about. There are so many.
Yeah, no, it's
I always
never had enough.
always feel joyful, because I always feel joyful when I like talk about this business, because it's really life changing. It's really life changing for everyone. Yes.
Mm. Okay, awesome. That's a very strong message. I like what you said about. I've never heard this from anywhere before, which is we know that we're running as a system, like there's an automatic system,
Yeah.
right? And we can say that this 90% that you mentioned before, that this 90% is the automated system that's already there
Mm.
as a package, right?
Yes.
And that 10% is your effort, because
Mm.
everyone who's running a business, whether it's traditional or online or whatever kind of business, you still have to put your effort. Because if you want to run a business but you just want to sit there doing nothing, you better off just working for the boss then, because there's 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 no way for you to just sit there doing nothing, because you have to put yourself as your boss shoes, right? They are there doing everything, and to be able to run their business. So if you're ready to be a business owner, you have to put your shoes or your hat as the employer or as the business owner, that you have to work as well, like hard. Because I think something that I like about this the business owner kind of mindset, you only have to work hard for a small period of time, because after that you just only can pick up all the benefits and everything. Because like we've been working for an office or as for an employer as an employee for how many years? Like your mom working for 20 years, and I've been working for the employee as well, for the employer as well, maybe almost the same years as your mom. But we never go anywhere, because we never go how high we go. We still don't have control of ourselves in terms of how much income we want to earn, right? They are the one who control, this is your price, you take it or leave it. So if you don't like it, that's okay, but if you like it, you work for us. So that's what I like, the freedom of me decided how much I want to earn and how I want to live my life. That's what I love about having the business, especially this kind of online business. The flexibility is awesome.
Yes, it's also never easy to start a new business, right? But you have to come in this way, in a positive mindset. You have to have that willingness to learn. If you had those two things, there's no way you won't succeed in this business.
Succeed. Yes, exactly. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gabriel. It's so inspiring, and it came from a very young entrepreneur, so driven to be success. And I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to interview you, because there's not many young people out there who's actually thinking like this. So I hope you also can inspire other young people who wants to start their own business, who have that drive, and maybe they can be successful as you are as well. So thank you so much. I just want to see there's some people who's actually watching us live today. That's Riani from Victoria, Australia, and Annie from New Zealand. Thanks for watching, guys. So really appreciate. So Gabriel, thanks so much for today. Thank you for inspiring us all, and I hope I will probably see you next time with your mom, maybe.
Yes, please. Let's do that. Let's work our timing. Our timing is a bit off sometimes. Yes.
Yes, with your mom. That's true. So I actually wanted to interview your mom as well. So maybe we can set another time, and we can have a chat again. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Gabriel, and I will talk to you soon. So have a good day and have a good afternoon, everyone. So I hope you will enjoy your day, your afternoon, your morning, or your night. So we gonna talk soon. So see you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Vicky.
Bye, Gabriel.